Boom. Welcome to Weeding Aloud. Okay, let's wake and bake, get this party started off right. I'm gonna go for some more of the golden nuggets. I'll put that straight into my vape pen here to vape on while I'm going through the information about Surterra. Surterra has came through with another order today, and Cindy from Surterra has straightened me out since I ordered too much milligrams. I went over my limit and I'm at the highest limit. So what are we gonna do, folks? When I'm taking double and triple and quadruple the suggested dosing, obviously, heavy smokers like me, we're gonna be a little ahead of the game. I was already dabbing before it became legal, so in dabbing like grams, 3, 4, 5 grams of slabs shatter and crumble a week. So I mean, this is probably a quarter of a gram live resin right there. That's just breakfast. Oh, and just this golden nuggets, this is 93.76, 3.22 CBD, 1.97 CBN. Golden nuggets, oh, that stuff looks so good too, don't it? I want people to see that. That's actually, that jar is almost empty, so it's not really a good representation. That's the Tangy, it's a little bit lighter. And the Skittles is even lighter yet. Can't wait to try that one. The flavor in those sugary wax live resins is just to die for. This is what I was curious about. I've been into the Zen line, like, I've been all up in it. I love it. I love their Zen line, strain, flavor, blend, whatever you like to call it. So this is and I gotta say, kudos to the packaging guy who actually packaged this. He was able to get the zipper closed without actually breaking it. Because if any of you know about these packages, you know that these freaking zippers are impossible to get open without breaking them, which isn't a big deal unless you're like wanting to keep the cool smell-proof bag. And this one is a lot like the True Leaf True Flower is coming in. So when Surterra does come with flour, they may come in these packages. I also had some information from my good friend Cindy at the call center at Surterra, and she has notified me that on 4/20 they are supposed to launch their pre-roll flowers and the Coral Reefer Jimmy Buffett line of cartridges, which will contain Jimmy Buffett's strains and I think he worked hand in hand with Surterra to start this company, the Coral Reefer. It's going to be a strictly Surterra only release initially. So, I mean, he may branch out later, But for the first, I guess, year or two here in Florida, he's signed a contract with Surterra, and the only place you'll be able to get Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefer is from Surterra. You heard it here first from your friend Travis on Weeding Aloud. And thanks again, Cindy, at the Surterra call center, and anyone who has heard me speak before, they know that the internet sites for most of these companies are the bane of my existence. Surterra's actually works, surprisingly. It actually remembers my information every time, and it isn't very hard for me to get into it. Alright, so this is the Pure Reserve Zen Oil. I don't know if you can see that. I put a eraser size drop on there. I'm supposed to take 0.5, and yeah, this is definitely probably not 0.05 milliliters 2 times a day. For how many days? So how long is it supposed to last? I would have to put it out on like rice paper. It's, I usually just dose it like this, wipe it on my teeth, use a cold drink. Flick it off your teeth, swallow it with the cold drink. This one's thinner than usual. Actually, you can actually tell, because watch. Usually before, with some of the other oils that I've gotten, they were so thick, you couldn't even squeeze them out like that. So, yeah, it's a little, it might be because it just came out of the car, the guy's car. But this is a little thin, slightly thin, compared to the distillates that I've been getting lately. Like that. Flick it free and swallow. That didn't sound right, did it? That sounded kind of dirty. Swallow. It's got a real good bud flavor. I'm sure some people probably would have a problem with the actual flavor of the oil. But to me, this is really, really good. I actually like the taste of the naturally occurring terpenes in that one. Very, very skunky. Right, and that's all the info on that deal. Now, I guess I'll go ahead and review this cartridge. It was not really the one I wanted. The one I wanted got cut off. It was backwards. I wanted to keep the serene and drop the relief, but it was after 5 or 6 o'clock when they called me to notify me, so they couldn't make the changes next day for delivery. That's okay. We'll go over the sea cells. This is one of the originals that has the full Surterra customization. It has the full deal. Unlike I think the AM and the PM have the black tip with the sticker hand put on by Surterra employees. Actually, that's it right there. You can see that one doesn't have a blue tip. It has a black tip, and the paper's slightly darker. These are all made by, I looked it up. The sea cells are all made by one company, and then they put the custom labels on them, and they send them to Surterra, and they fill them. It's called like something X, like Tank X, C-Cell, something or another. The ones that with the label, you can peel it off and it says right on them. You can look it up. I don't know. Maybe wonder if it discloses what company makes the cartridge and the paperwork. Nope. Nope. Follow suggested daily guideline uses. Start low and go slow. I do gotta say that of all of the C-Cells, the Zen and the Relief, like the 1 to 8 and the 1 to 9, are by far the most flavorful and by far the most therapeutically useful to me. This one's got like a almost like a sweet and savory. It's like sweet on the front and a little more almost like barbecue-ish. I don't know, it's not really barbecue, but it's like something like that, like burnt, wood. I'm thinking like smoked, like a smoker. Smoked apple wood. That's what it tastes like. All right. I had started my morning off right with live resins, with double dose of the Zen Special Reserve Oil. Says I'm supposed to hit this 3 times. Did I hit this 3 times? I don't know. We'll hit it one more time just to be sure. I'm literally running down to the day on this month's run. And I went up 2,000 milligrams to the last level. There's no more going up for me. I'm topped out for sure now. Oh, I had to get that extra 2,000 for the last 2 weeks. But I believe we'll make it through. What about you guys, huh? How about before we leave, we do one quick open-faced Skittles dab. Ooh. Oh man. 93.76 THC, 3.22 CBD, 1.97 CBN on the Skittles. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get that stick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good old piece of live resin. We'll have to hit it on the old travel rig. I ain't got my nectar collector in there. Anyway, so true flour. Surterra's flour is a little bit behind the true flour, and I also need to note about the special dispensation license you'll have to get the flour. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be a routing. Everybody's not going to get flour. I've already gotten this on very, very good sources, both doctors and managers at the call centers and at the store locations for multiple dispensaries, multiple actual businesses, not just storefronts. Yeah, so it's not, they are already filling flour orders, and at Curaleaf and Trulieve, Surterra, like I said, they're coming out on 420 with the Jimmy Buffett, Coral Reefer, carts and pre-rolls. It's all about that low tone. Still going on there. Oh yeah. Ouça.